Hi class, myself I am Sandeep Redjakidi. Today I am here to discuss about my project. Coming to my project title, Comparative Analysis of Urban Service Requests, New York City and Houston. Coming to this slide, it's about the content of my project. It's first it's introduction, related work, motivation, problem statement, research questions, goals, architecture diagram, methodology which I have used, um, preliminary analysis, conclusion, and references. Coming to the introduction, in the contemporary landscape, data-driven discussion making is indispensable for effective governance and service delivery in urban areas worldwide. Municipalities across the globe are increasingly turning to analytics to enhance the administration of cities and improve public services. This study employs statistical analysis to offer insights into the urban dynamics of two significant American cities like Houston and New York. By leveraging extensive database of service requests from both cities, the research aims to identify patterns, pinpoint issues, and purpose solutions for more efficient urban management. Coming to this slide is about related work. I have provided you six references of framework, purpose, strengths, and limitations. You can see the six of them in this slide. Related work. Coming to the slide is about motivation. Need to benchmark and compare urban services between two diverse and significant cities like uh, New York City and Houston. Uh, Opportunity to learn from these distinct settings and identify strategies that may be applicable across different types of cities. The findings of this research can guide future studies in urban management and public services. Coming to this slide, it is my problem statement. Urban areas face diverse challenges in maintaining and enhancing the quality of life for their residents. One critical aspect is the management of service requests, where citizens report issues such as infrastructure problems, public safety concerns, or environmental issues to local authorities. New York City and Houston represents such two distinct urban environments with unique characteristics, demographics, and governance structures. Coming to this slide, it's about my research questions. There are five research questions. First one is, how do urban service requests and the management in New York City compare with those in Houston, Texas, Texas? Um, Second one is, what are the high demand areas for service requests in both New York City and Houston? Uh, Third one is, how do the average response time for service requests compare between New York City and Houston? Fourth one is, what are the most common types of complaints in each city? And fifth one is, how do different types of complaints affect a response time in both cities? Coming to this slide, it's about goals of my project. Understanding seasonal variations in service requests, identifying high demand areas, comparing response time between cities, analyzing complaint type frequencies, evaluating the impact of complaint types on response time. Coming to this slide is about in depth of goals. That is my goal one, seasonal trends analysis is examine monthly service request patterns. Insights is inform resource allocation and awareness campaigns based on seasonal variations. Goal 2 is high demand areas analysis is evaluate service requests by roads and zip codes. Insights is target interventions and deploy resources efficiently in high demand areas. Goal 3 is response time compression. Comparison. Analysis is compare average response time in both cities. Insights is highlight operational efficiency differences for potential improvements. Coming to this slide, goal number 4, complaint types analysis. Identify and categorize common complaints in each city. Insights guide policy decisions and allocate resources based on prevalent issues. Coming to goal number 5, impact on response time. Analysis is evaluate how complaint types influence response times, sites, or optimize processes and allocate resources efficiently for improved efficiency. Coming to this slide, it's about architecture diagram. You can see how it's going. First, from RA311 service request datasets, Houston and New York City. They to data conversion, cleaning and merging, and then they to distributed computing framework, and then they to parallel processing, and they to measured and process data for comparative analysis, and from there to exploration data analysis, and from there to results and insights. Coming to this slide, it's about methodology. You can say that RA311 service request datasets from Houston and New York City are initially processed using Python and Pandas for data cleaning and merging. Distributed computing frameworks are employed for parallel processing of large datasets. Parallel processing allows efficient handling of millions of records and complex analysis. The merged and processed data are then utilized for in-depth exploratory data analysis addressing the defined goals. The final block represents the insights, recommendations, and conclusions derived from the comparative analysis of urban service requests. Coming to the next slide is about preliminary analysis of the goals. This slide is about goal 1 preliminary analysis. It's goal 1 is seasonal trends. You can see a graph which has seasonal variations in service requests. The blue one is New York Cities and the green one is Houston. We have taken about 4 years of which is 2014, 15, 16 and 17. Like you can see that both New York and Houston exhibit distinct seasonal variations in service requests. And New York City displays prominent peaks and troughs indicating a robust seasonal impact. Houston demonstrates less pronounced but discernible seasonal trends. Coming to goal to preliminary analysis, goal to is high demand areas. You can see two of them, broke and zip code. New York City brooks distribution variance. Complaints vary across brooks, reflecting difference in density, infrastructure, and local issues. Huston Zips is codes is top 10 variations. Service request differences in top 10 zip codes highlight specific neighborhood issues or higher population densities. Coming to the goal 3 preliminary analysis, goal 3 is response time comparison. You can see the graph, and coming to that, New York City response time is average is 0.025 days, that is 36 minutes, shift and efficient. Houston response time is average 22.58 days, significantly longer than New York City. Insights highlights stark operational efficiency differences between the two cities. Coming to the goal 4 complaint types. New York City top 5 complaints reflects prevent prevalent urban issues influenced by factors like population density and local policies. Houston unique challenges. Top complaints provide insights into distinct priorities and urban issues di- um, differing from New York City. Curricle insights. Understanding complaint patterns aids city administrations in effectively and addressing common and pressing urban issues. Coming to goal 5, there is impact on response time. Going to the graphs and New York City response time variation. Average response time varies significantly among different complaint types. Indicates potential or potential complexity differences in issue resolution. Huston response time insights. Certain complaints in Huston have notably longer response time. Process improvement opportunities like longer response time in both cities highlight potential areas for process enhancements. Coming to the conclusion, seasonal variation. Recognize and leverage clear seasonal trends for efficient resource allocation. High demand areas. Target interventions in areas with high service demand for effective resource allocation. Response time comparison. New York City excels in efficiency. Houston has an opportunity for improvement in reducing response time. Complaint type frequencies. Focus on prevalent complaint types to enhance service efficiency and address primary concerns. Impact on response time. Understand how complaint types influence response time for optimizing a resource allocation. Coming to this slide, it's about references I have used overall. Thank you for giving your time and listening about my project. Thank you. Have a good one.